JLL employees, this video is for you. My name is Lars Phillips. Today I want to talk with you briefly about one of the new amazing benefits that you have available to you as a JLL employee within your 401k, known as the Mega Backdoor Roth conversion. Now, this benefit didn't exist a couple of years ago. It does now, and in my opinion, it kind of changes the game from a retirement savings standpoint. It's sometimes also known as the 401k after-tax Roth conversion. For more updates on this and other topics, please feel free to subscribe to our channel. We put out a lot of great content in this regard. Now, the Mega Backdoor Roth conversion, we found this benefit to be vastly underutilized because one, again, it's fairly new, and two, most people just don't know about it yet. So let's dive in. Now, you probably already know that if you're under 50 years old, you can contribute $19,000 into your 401k. And if you're over 50, you can put in an extra $6,000 for a total $25,000 contribution. In the example that we use here, we're going to use a JLL employee who is maxing out their 401k, who is under 50 years old, and who has a base salary of $150,000 just to make the numbers easy. Now, if you're maxing out your 401k, JLL is going to match 4% of your salary into your 401k. So in this example, it's an additional $6,000 a year. Now, what you might not know is that the federal limit for total dollars going into a 401k is $56,000 a year if you're under 50, or $62,000 a year if you're over 50. Which means that in this example, there's a difference of $31,000 between what you and JLL originally contribute. You're putting in 19, they're putting in 6 for a total of 25, and what the IRS allows, that $56,000 number. Now, and here's the key. JLL actually allows you to, one, make an after-tax contribution to your 401k of up to 25% of your salary, as long as you're not getting above that $56,000 number, and two, then allows you to convert these dollars to Roth. Now, this is a really, really big deal. This is the whole crux of the whole thing. Now, let's think about this for a second. I, Lars Phillips, can contribute $6,000 to a Roth on an annual basis outside of my 401k, outside my standard $19,000 contribution. While some JLL employees, in this example, can contribute over 5 times as much to Roth as I can by utilizing the Mega Backdoor Roth conversion within their 401k. So why is this so important? Well, if you're saving money above and beyond your 401k, you're probably saving into a brokerage account. Now, this might be known as an individual account, a joint account, a community property account, lots of types of accounts like that. Well, within your brokerage account, the investments within that account are going to kick off interest income, going to kick off dividends, going to kick off capital gains over the course of the year, all of which is taxable each and every year. So over time, there can be a pretty substantial tax drag on performance, especially when you compound this year after year. Now, in the Roth, on the other hand, that same interest income, those same dividends, those same capital gains, that's all tax-free. So if you do this each and every year, all of a sudden, you've got a really nice nest egg built up of tax-free dollars in your portfolio, which then down the road gives you a ton of flexibility to manage distributions in retirement. And it saves you a ton of money in taxes, not just at retirement, but beforehand as well. As an example, when you do retire, when you're taking money out of the portfolio, you don't necessarily have to take all of your money out of IRAs where all the income that comes out is taxable as ordinary income. You don't have to necessarily take all your dollars out of brokerage accounts where hypothetically there could be some pretty big underlying capital gains at that point. And so if you utilize this and plan correctly, you can save a ton of money from a tax perspective in retirement. Now at Avier, we are all about education, particularly as it relates to maximizing employee benefits. If you want to learn more about how you can leverage this Mega Backdoor Roth conversion, please feel free, give us a call, send me an email. My contact information is below. We would love to hear from you, and we'd love to learn a little bit more about your situation, how we might be able to help you utilize these incredible benefits available to you now as a JLL employee. Cheers.